Okay. Hello, hello. Let's see. This evening. Alright, let's see. So move a guy around here. Looks like we loaded up fine. Go to adventure and we just right into it. Gonna do one of each. New, do a wizard. And we'll name him Voltini. And go ahead and equip his weapons. Equip his Hand of Death Scroll. Yep, Voltini's up. Let's just see, roll for some wounds here. Only keep 4, 5, or 6. There's a 4. 10. And we'll choose some spells this time. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. That's just a hover R, by the way. Hover R, by the way, we'll shuffle. And we'll pick our 3 spells. And we get to choose to swap out one. Definitely keep that one. Got lucky on that. Iron Skin, not bad. But I definitely think I'm going to swap the Ogre Strength with Freeze. That'll work well. Alright, little maintenance cleanup. Just pick up, drag over here, and drop. Sucks right in. And to load up spells, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. And we'll go grab a portrait for our wizard here. Let's see, wizards. Let's be somebody different. Ooh, I like him. He looks like a Voltini. Yeah, we'll copy the link. Head back over. Question mark, Control V, and confirm. And confirm. And I think he's ready to go. Oh, yep, we got to do innate power. And we have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. There we are. He's ready to go. So take his little model, set him over here by the entrance, and yeah, he's good. He's set. So let's go put us get a barbarian for us here. Going to travel with us, and oh, barbarian. And he always falls over. Watch this. When he spawns, he falls over. I don't know why. He will be our lantern, our torch bearer here. So we'll go ahead and turn his torch on. And, oh, good name for a barbarian. Brawlba. And, of course, it's played by Fly as well. Roll up his wounds. Let's see what we have. Again, of course, only keeping 4 5 ores. 6. I like that. That's going to be a tough barbarian there. 15 wounds. Okay. And equip his weapons. He needs the melee weapon. There you are. Now it knows it has a melee weapon. Of course, his thick furs will add +1 to his toughness right here as soon as I drop him. See, +1. He's wearing his furs. And yeah, he's good to go. So we're just going to roll, drag him over, and change color to a green, which will make the elf. Just makes sense. Let him load up. Model takes just a second to appear. There we are. And oh, again, I'm gonna go and get a good elf name because I'm never good at figuring elf names. So let's see. Just type in Warhammer elf name, and there's this fantasy name generator right here. And I like his intro. So just simply control copy back over to TTS and V. And I do want to make him a capital though. So backspace, capital I. Call him is. And it's player fly and dance. Just gonna put fly here. We'll go ahead and load up his equipment and his elf bow and some healing potion. And we'll get some starting wounds here on our elf. 2's not going to do it. And, oh, I was almost a 6. Come on. We can get a 6. Was it 3? 5. 5 and 7, that's 12. Whoop. Yeah, 123. I like that. 12 works for me. And yeah, he looks all set. Simple and as fast as that too, guys. Just a lot of programming went into making sure that it came up and went as easy as possible, so that when you clicked this, this appeared, and when you clicked this, you had a choice. And when you clicked dwarf, all the proper items would spawn from his chest. His model, his equipment, and then each piece of equipment is actually programmed, not just the character sheet. Character sheet is programmed. The computer, the system, will actually read these numbers here. So it'll read your final numbers. You have base numbers, and then any modifiers. For instance, let's go ahead and equip his great axe. When you put his chainmail armor on, again, it gives +1 to his strength. So anytime you equip something, adds +1 to the modifier, making it a total of 5, and this is what the system is looking at. Of course, anytime you type in the name, they'll appear here. Right now, he just appears as dwarf. Oh, that's programming, you know. He just appears as dwarf, but let's make him, Aylesgood. And of course, played by Fly. And then as soon as I put the name in, you can see it turns up on the tracker here as Aylesgood. So we have Voltini, Bralba, Izentral, and Aylesgood. All pretty much set to go, except for, portraits on everybody I forgot to get. So let me roll up some dwarf wounds. And that's a 6. Oh, that's going to be nice. I think he's 8, and 6 is 14. So really tough barbarian, really tough dwarf for this game, which is good. I won't complain. We had a total wipe last game in the objective room, and I forgot that I had the Hand of Death scroll still. So let's go ahead and get the dwarf. Now you can make these yourself. You just need to make sure they're 256 by 256 on the pixel count. And that way they'll fit properly. Let's see, a good dwarf. I like him. He's pretty good. Oh, yeah, I like him. All right, we're going to go with him. So simply copy a link, you right-click the picture, and go down to the drop-down menu, copy the link, then you click the question mark, and you paste it into the field with Control-V and hit confirm. Takes just a blink of a second, and his portrait's ready. Now let's go back over to the elf real quick so I can put a portrait in there. And we're the elf, so we're looking for a good elf portrait. Elf portraits actually are harder to find than you'd think. Is. Let me see, a good is. I think I used that one last time, so we'll go with this one for is. And again, back over to TTS, question mark. Control V, paste, confirm. And there we are. Let it load up. So it's coming over here on the turn tracker. That's what's loading in the player generator. So your character portraits show up here and here. If you don't put a portrait in at all, it just uses the default. So change color over to teal. And let's find a portrait for Brawlba. Who looks like somebody angry enough to always want to be fighting? Let's see. Oh yeah. Ooh, he looks very nasty. Let's copy him, bring him over. Very nasty. He's a very nasty barbarian. And paste him in. That might be one of those that is not a PNG. Yeah, let's try. Let's go over here and we're going to change color and go back to dwarf real quick. He's there. And no, he's in here. He's in there. So he should be okay. In a minute, when we go to the next portion of a game, it should show up there, hopefully. Just in case, let's go. I want to go here, and I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go, maybe it got pinned if I'm lucky enough. No, it didn't get pinned. So, if I scroll up, maybe I'll find it. Single line of code. That might be a little temporary fix. There, no, that's not it. No, it had a lot of parentheses at the very end of it, so. And it wasn't too far up. Let's see. And if I do find it while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and pin it because I just use this all the time. Well, here we go. I think it's just above this, if I'm not mistaken. Eating up live stream time, hunting down code. Look at that. There it is. So first of all, let's pin this thing because I need it often. Yes, pin it. And simply go in here and copy. This might do it. I don't know. It might do it. It might not. And then you come in and you paste that in and run it. Yeah, that worked. That did it. So, okay. Excuse me. We have all our characters set up, I believe. Moved our dwarf over. Everybody has a portrait now. Yes, they do. Let's go ahead and get rid of our logo. So you just right click and delete. Boom. That's gone. And then you're ready to start. Wow, that's really fast. Sorry, guys. That is super fast. Configuration, I don't know why it's like crazy fast. All right, that's a little better. And you're ready to go. So as soon as you're ready to go, you go ahead and hit your question mark, and that will bring up the map. And we want a random adventure, of course. You can go in and select, right? You can select the specific adventure for the various objective rooms. We're going to go ahead and click random adventure. Shuffle these guys. Select. Y'all are going to like this when we get there. The Fountain Room Barbecue is really stunning. So you just drop it on there. It's going to ask you to roll D6. You hit the B button, and we have Fountain of Lost Souls. Mighty sorcerer resident in Marienburg wishes to find the burning fountain, a mythical place rumored to exist somewhere in the caves below the Dragonback Mountains. Saring, its exact location has proven to be of no use, but he has managed to attain a picture of the fountain itself in his sorcerer's mirror, confirming that it does indeed lie somewhere underneath the mountains and is guarded by ferocious monsters. No matter how much gold he offers, no one can be found to venture that far afield, so he has cunningly entrapped the 4 warriors under a curse, capturing their souls in glowing gems. Using powerful magic, he has reached through his mirror and dropped these gems into the fountain. The warriors have no choice but to find the fountain and retrieve their lost souls. The gem must be returned to the sorcerer before he can reunite the warriors' ethereal bodies with their physical bodies. He is apologetic about this underhanded trick, but does promise rich rewards if the warriors succeed in capturing some of the water in a specially prepared container while they are there. And I believe this is not one that has 3 pages, so yeah, so we'll find out what happens when we get to the fountain room. So at that point, you just hit the confirm button. This is the one you want to run, and instantly a dungeon deck is created with the fountain room somewhere in the bottom 7 cards, and then we have an event deck. We're going to go ahead and shuffle that some. Event deck is spawned for the adventure. The next thing you want to do is click your start button. It'll immediately put everybody in order, and at that point you click start again when you're ready to go, but we're not ready to go. We need to set up our guys here, of course, so we'll put Brawlba there, and Elf is next, so he'll sit next to him. And then it's Mr. Wizard, Voltini, and of course bringing up the rear is Ailsgood. Oh yeah, Ailsgood. So we're all set. You click the start button again, and you're ready to go. It's exploration phase, and you're ready to draw a card. We're off. Right off the bat, we get actually one of my favorite rooms in the whole set is this, because it glows and pulses actually with power. So with that, we end the exploration phase, and it is power phase. I'm going to click to be the wizard so that I can roll power, and I like the darker dice. It's just easier to read the pips when they run across the table. And, oh my, didn't we do this last time, too? We opened up with a 1. Oh. Don't know if it's boding too well for us at the moment to have our souls returned. Nonetheless, that is an unexpected event. So we are going to draw a card and flip it, and we have, I think, 6 goblins. Simply control click. We've got new goblins coming too, guys. I believe we have new goblins. So we will not have copied fixed goblins. We're actually going to have animated goblins, and that will mean the entire initial set is animated. So with that, it's 1 on each, of course. Yeah, I don't really. My mouse is very twitchy. I don't know what's going on. Sun may have been playing earlier today. And of course they can't attack from 2 squares away. Don't think we're supposed to put anybody in there yet. So you see me doing it, right? Because it just does not make any sense to me. And I know if we step in there as soon as the round is over, it's an unexpected event. So with that, we click in turn, and it becomes Brawlba's turn. I click Brawlba to be Brawlba, and he is going to simply attack the one right in front of him. And that's his Berserk roll, if I'm not mistaken. Perhaps not. So we're going to click and attack. Oh, it's not saying I have a sword. That's why. So you just pick it up and drop it again. It probably didn't make good contact. Let's see. I'm at the right seat. Yeah. There we go. Just have to make sure they make good contact. So we will select him and roll. And that's a hit. And oh, kills him with even a 1. Nice. I like that. That's a death blow. We're gonna select this target and roll. That's a miss. And we end his turn. You'll see we're Barbara's turn now. Now it's asking for the berserk roll. So we're gonna end his turn. It's Iz's turn, and all you have to do is click the portrait, and now you can play. When you're in solo mode, you can play. Iz of course is going to attack the one right in front, and roll, and that's a hit, and that's a kill. And we'll end Iz's turn and go to Voltini. Voltini is going to turn, take a swing at the one right in front of him. Simply click. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm hitting my V key. I have V set up as a hotkey for the attack button. So that's a miss. We're going to end Voltini's turn and go over to Ailsgood. Ailsgood is also going to turn and swing at the one on the wizard. So he is going to, I'm hitting my V key, click the target, and hit my B button for the roll. And that's a miss as well. So we end turn, and now it becomes monsters phase. We are going to, since it's going to have to be as even as possible, we go monster to barbarian and roll. I think that's a miss. Monster to elf and roll. That's a hit with some damage, yeah. And monster to wizard and roll. That's a miss. And monster to dwarf. That's a hit. And ooh. So we're gonna end its power phase. Click the logo to be the wizard, and I roll the power dice. Right off the bat, once again. That was really... Alright, with 5, we'll go ahead and try to heal up some of those wounds. So you can see I have healing hands down here. And all I have to do is hover the icon and click it. And then I just click it again, and it automatically heals anybody that's wounded by 1. And if it was somebody other than myself, other than the wizard, that was... Now, this one's really slow. It automatically gives the gold for healing other warriors. So I'm sorry, guys. This is just look speed, movement speed. I don't know which one's look and which one's movement, so we're gonna bring our movement up a little bit, and it's a little better. Nope, I had it right first time. So bring this down a good bit, bring this up a good bit. All right. So with that, Brava goes again, and he has nobody to attack, so Brava just passes his turn. Really can't do anything. Oh, he's got to roll for Berserk, and I got to be the Barbarian to roll for Berserk. I roll, and I am not Berserk. I will end my turn. And is going to turn and fire because we have some ranged equipped here. So with that, I think we'll attack the one behind the wizard there and fire and hit and kill. Very good. Thank you, Elf. Good job, Izzy. Voltini goes. Voltini is going to, let's be Voltini, and we're going to swing. And, oh, I got to choose a target. Yep. Swing. Oh, good hit. That's a death blow. Oh, that counted as my... So that's still a death... I'm rolling for damage. There we go. Thank you. A little odd. There we are, probably because I hit that attack button so many times. Of course, that's a miss. We're going to end and go to the dwarf, and Ailsgood is going to attack the one right in front of it. No, we're going to wait for that to time out. We're just going to wait for that to time out because we're going to try to break from pinning so we can get a death blow here. So anyway, we'll try it. We're going to do a pinning roll, and that is, well, we needed a 5. We broke from pinning. We're going to move up 1, and we're going to attack this this elf in the back by clicking him and rolling to hit, and that's definitely not a hit. In turn, goblins get to go. I'd say at this point, one-on-one is I guess you'd say you'd have a choice. If he switches target, he was on the elf first, so it would be one of these 3 he would be attacking, theoretically. So we take elf out and random, and it's going to be Ailsgood. And this one, it could be between Ailsgood and the wizard. So with that, we're going to make it between Ailsgood and the wizard, and it's the wizard. So 1 on wizard, 1 on Ailsgood. We're going to say that this one is attacking wizard. That's a hit. Not too bad. And this one is attacking dwarf. That's a miss. In turn, yeah, power phase. So here we go. Let's see. Shake it up. Another 5, which I like. I'm going to go ahead and heal. Since I am the wizard, we'll go ahead and just healed some wounds. Just healed some wounds. If you're ever wondering who's hurt, all you have to do is hover the model. So yeah, is at 11 of 12, 15 of 15, 10 of 10, 14 of 14. So everybody's back up full except is, which also is reflected on the character sheet as well right here. So if you see, he's 11 of 12. So, and it's Bralba's turn. Bralba is going to step up and swing. Go ahead and be Bralba, and attack the one right in front. This will probably be a berserk roll. Says I rolled a 3, no effect. I did miss. I'm going to end turn and be the elf, and elf is going to ranged attack this back one and fire. Missed completely. Voltini's going to raise his sword up high over his head, and with a devastating blow, completely misses. And Ailsgood, guys, it's not starting well. Not well at all. Ailsgood going to swing. We can't even get rid of these little goblins, and he misses. Oh my gosh. Same thing. So Ailsgood ends his turn. End, it becomes a monster's face, and it's going to be this guy against wizard. That's a miss, and this guy against Ailsgood, and that's a hit, and 4 damage from a goblin. Gosh. In turn, power phase, be the wizard, and roll. There we are. So like right here, I'm going to check. How can I be 10 of 10? I thought, oh no, it was the elf that got damaged. Yeah, dwarf got damaged. So yeah, we'll heal him back up. Besides that, wizard's a little greedy. He wants that gold. He likes the tip. And you can see the elf now at the dwarf at 12 of 14. Bulba's turn. Bulba's going to swing again. So let's be Bulba. And he's going to attack Goblin and hit. And I don't know, maybe it was Berserk Roll. Choose a target. We did that a couple times already. That was a hit, and that's a death blow. Nobody else to hit. Yeah, you know what? We do want to get rid of him, so I am going to move. Well, let's let Iz go first. So we're going to end turn, see if Iz can shoot him, and we'll missile attack and fire. Total miss. Voltini will move and raise his sword to attack this one. And that's a total miss. And I mean, if you saw the end of last game, if you saw the end of last game, I mean, I've never seen so many misses in a row. I don't know what was going on. Come on, dwarf, hit him. See what? Wow, ones, twos, ones, twos. So that little guy gets to go again. He faced us all down and lived to tell the tale about how he swung at this. I think it was the wizard he was going after, and missed as well. In the monsters phase, power phase, be the wizard, and roll for power. All right, that would give us 3 if we need it. He needs 2. Everybody else is full. So we'll go ahead and heal him for 2. 1. And click and click. That will give us 2. It is Bulba's turn. He can't do anything. I think he has to roll for Berserk. Let's be Bulba. And we roll. I don't know what's going on with the Berserk. Very inconsistent, it seems. Okay, but when I end turn, it's going to make me... I guess it's not going to make me. And Izzy. Well, we're just going to fire again. So let's be Izzy. And we're going to missile attack this guy. And he can't hit the broadside of a barn, man. End his turn. Voltini. Let's see if you're going to be able to hit. So we're going to attack that little guy there, of course. And misses. And end his turn. And Dwarf, Ailsgood is going to attack. And we'll see if Ailsgood can't swing at him and hit him. There we go. And now we have some great action here. So that's 2 dice and he's gone. Wow. That took forever to get rid of stupid little goblins. So that's a treasure. We finished an event card. And so let's see what we have here. We have a standard. And we're going to go ahead and shuffle. And we'll shuffle again. And we'll go ahead and shuffle these. Sorry about my dog there, guys. Sitting right outside the garage door here. And, you know, probably upset that there's a squirrel in the tree. Shuffle a little more there. Here we go. And we have a standard treasure, which is going to be... Arrows of Death. 1d6 arrows. 1 use each. These enchanted arrows are magically sharpened. While using the arrows of death, your warrior inflicts +3 wounds on his opponent with his missile attacks. The arrows of death can only be used by a warrior with a bow. Well, that kind of limits it. We will definitely hand that over to our resident elf here. And our resident elf now has... is it 1d6? Or is it just 6? It is 1d6. So let's go ahead, pull out a d6 here. Seem to be moving slowly this way. That's really annoying. And we'll go ahead and roll it. So here for our 1d6 arrows, our fire arrows. And of course, yeah. Not good, so we have 2 of them, though. We'll take it. It was the end of Ailsgood's turn. It is now power phase. We become the wizard. We roll for power, and I did heal up, yeah. Everybody should be full health. So, I mean, right? Healing hands. Oh, come on, let's get out of here. Yeah, there we go. 3. Okay. And with that, we are going to move in 1. I'm going to go here again like I did the last game. Actually, I liked that. It was working pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can get to the corner. And I think our dwarf can get 1, 2, 3. Yep, he can get right in here. That's going to spawn an event. So immediately we run the event. And we have roll for giant spiders. And it's a D12, I believe. So we have 7. Okay. And with that, one of us will not get the extra. And Ailsgood does not get 2. So there's his 1. Let's see. Wizard gets 2. Iz gets 2. Trying to set him up for some good death blow here. And Brawlba gets 2. Yeah, I like that. I think that works. Crawling over the book there. Yeah. Oh, I wish they weren't in sync. They're still working on that. It's been a while. Maybe we'll get it this week. No ambush, and I don't believe we have anything extra to do on this one. We do not. It's just we straight up we got to fight these guys. And with that, it is Brawlba's turn, and he will roll for Berserk. Why is it Berserk's acting really weird? Try again. Okay, well, I guess I should be glad it's not working well because all I've done is roll a bunch of 1s. With that, he's going to attack. Oh, let's come around this way and roll. That's a hit. That's a death blow. Attack this one. That's a hit. That's a death blow. Come around and attack this one. That's a hit. That is a death blow. Come around and attack this one. That's a hit. Come on, hit. Yep. And that's a death blow. He's swinging all the way around. Now he's getting the wind. Now he's feeling it. Oh, absolutely devastated that last one. He was so impressed with himself that, no, he does not miss. There you go. Look at that. Brawlba, my hat's off to you. Cleared the room. That's going to end his turn, of course, and it's going to be Iz's turn. Iz is going to go ahead and attack the spider right next to him and swing at it and miss. And now it'll be Voltini's turn. Voltini will swing at it and hit and kill it. Excellent. That is another event completed, so we have another treasure. It is magical. We will pull from the dungeon room. And what do we have? Let's make it a little bit larger. Scale it up some. And we have a Dispel Magic Scroll. 100 gold. Dwarf, elf, and wizard only. Dispel Magic Scroll may be cast against an incoming spell. Roll 1d6. If you score 4, 5, or 6, the target spell is prevented from working. Definitely that. We'll hand that to the wizard. Excuse me. So the wizard now has a treasure. So we'll go ahead and on the tracker, select the wizards. So they each have one. And since the phase is over, maybe that was the problem. I didn't put my monsters up. Got to put your monsters up if you're the barbarian. After all the monsters have been cleared from the table, look at them stacked up over here. That was great. After all the monsters have been cleared from the table, you do need to make sure you come over and, wow, he got a lot of them. And clear off your monsters, because the Berserk roll does come over here and look. It looks to see how many monsters you killed and adds that to the Berserk roll, and, you know, or actually subtracts it off the Berserk roll to determine if you're Berserk or not. And so with that, we can move forward. Voltini went, so it is Ailsgood's turn, and he'll just move up. He'll just move up. And we're going to end Ailsgood's turn. It is the power phase. Oh. Yeah, hi, AJ. How you doing? I don't know how long ago you posted something up there, but I haven't looked over to the other side. But, yes. Just playing solo, and I thought, why not go ahead and go live so people can see how it's played, see how it works, kind of get used to it. As the update, hopefully in 1 or 2 weeks, the update will be ready and it'll be available for everybody to play. And having seen this once or twice, maybe you kind of have a better feel for it. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining. Okay, so where were we? We were, oh yeah, power phase. So here we go. I'll take it. 3 is good. I don't think any of us are injured. Spiders didn't even get to attack. I mean, we came in, we just clobbered him. Brawlba's turn. He'll move up. Of course, Iz will move up, and Wizard will move up, and we'll just click straight through. It'll be exploration phase. Draw a card. Hit the F key to flip it. Hover it and Shift Alt, and the tile appears. The room tile appears. If you want to change the direction of the arch, you simply hover over it and hit K. Every time you hit K, it'll change the direction of the arch. And exploration phase is over. I am the wizard, so we'll roll for power. We didn't need that 3 power. Everybody's full health. Here it comes. I feel it. Yep, I felt it. There it is. Another event, just like last time, man. It was a one fest. I mean, it was the roll of 1 phase. Old Bones. Old Bones. I think we Oh. We are live on YouTube. Okay, so yeah, showing that it's not live on the Discord. Yeah, it's Discord. I don't know if all of our YouTube subscribers are also on our Discord. So we have sort of a disparate group there. There's a group of Discord folks and there's a group of YouTube folks. And I know that the overlap is probably pretty large, but there may be several that aren't. So I posted up in the Discord that we were going to be doing a little live stream. And then I posted the live stream to YouTube, and that way hopefully everybody knows that we're just sort of running through it. So with Old Bones, as the Warriors collect gold, roll 1d6. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. No worries. Because this will be posted up as an actual video as well. So YouTube actually does that for you automatically. I think so. Yes, I know. I didn't give any notice or anything. This is not, it wasn't some big event or anything like that. I just throw it up, and once it's recorded, goes up to YouTube. People can watch it back at a later date, pause it, see what happened at a certain point. Try to figure out what I was doing at a certain point if I didn't describe it well enough. So where are we? Let's see. We are Warriors collect gold. Rolled 1d6. So we'll just roll the 1. What do we have here? A 4. I don't think that's bad. Yeah, each warrior on this board section finds 1d6 times 10 Draw another event card immediately. So for me, that sounds like each warrior rolls 1d10 because it says each warrior. And with that, very simple. So I grab a blue. This will be the wizard's roll for his gold. Elf's roll for his gold. Barbarian's roll for the gold. Dwarf's roll for the gold. We have 50 for the wizard. Not bad. I like it. Simply grab a gold piece and drop it into the kill coffin. And that took care of the wizard. Elf had 40. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And those will go into the elf's kill coffin. Simply hover over it and drop it in, and it'll automatically add the gold. Tell you what, while we're over here, we need to put that goblin in too, don't we? All right, and that took care of the elf. 10 for the barbarian. After that, great performance too. There's a measly old 10 little gold there. You know, every little bit helps, right? And lastly, of course, our dwarf receives 20 for looking around this room with bones and skulls scattered about the floor with the hint of gold underneath. And we'll go ahead and drop his goblin in there also. I think we're all set there. And wizard should go ahead and put a spider in. And a spearman. So let's see, we got IJ over here. Let's see, why are you playing by yourself? Well, one, to show as an example of solo play. A lot of people like to play this game solo. One of the fantastic things about Warhammer Quest is it does work so well as a solo game. Why aren't you playing with people? Well, I went on about 10 minutes or so before I went live and just posted like, hey, if anybody wants to drop everything they're doing and jump on a 3-hour game, you can. So I invited some folks literally about 10 minutes before the live stream. And again, you asked me who I'm talking to. So yes, I'm talking to the people that will be watching this video in the future. So, all right. So with that, let's see. Where were we? We got our treasure. We finished up Old Bones here. Yeah, we found some gold in the floor. And no treasure card for completing the event. But look, we don't have to roll another event either. So that's nice. We get to finally get out of this room, head down a hallway. And with that, since you're playing solo, guys, all you have to do is click and drag the whole thing. You can just move your guys over. That's 4 spaces right there. Burn through their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. It becomes power phase. Already the wizard. Roll for power again. You don't have to end everybody. Y'all are seeing this, right? See that? Yeah, if you'd like, sure. Tell you what. If you'd like, what we'll do, IJ just wanted to ask if he could come play right now, and I don't mind a bit. What we can do is set up another one. I'll go ahead and just zap this, because I'll tell you what, it surely isn't starting out too well anyway. And we can sort of test the game as we do a live stream where you play 2 players and I play 2 players, and we'll see how that goes. So there's 2 people playing, and each player has 2 warriors. Does that sound pretty good? It's like 7:54 now. Maybe we started at about 8:15. I'm talking to you. Who are you talking to? It's just me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So if you'd like, just type back yes, and we'll go ahead and set up another one. We'll start at about 8:15, and it'll be you and I, and we'll each play 2 adventurers, and we'll see how that's going. IJ thinks it's getting weird. There's also a delay too, so that's probably a little weird also. There's like a 10 or 20 second buffer, so I don't see what he's typing up here in the chat for like 20 seconds, or he doesn't hear me, or I don't get to respond to it for 20 seconds. So yeah, I mean, if you're up for a game, just type yes or no, and we can certainly do that. I'd like to test the game that way. All right, I just texted him just in case he's not watching on YouTube. That's a possibility as well. So, although he'd have to be watching on YouTube. This is the YouTube chat. Yeah, this is the YouTube chat. So yeah, we're just gonna wait to see if we heard back from him. If he wants to join in and play, we'll start a fresh one, get some new characters going, and start in on an adventure. Apart from that, it is unexpected event, meaning it is Balba's turn. Balba is let's be Balba, and we're gonna roll for Berserk. We are not Berserk. We are going to attack the Minotaur, of course. That is a hit, I believe. Big damage. Not bad, I'll take it. You see the dice spawn. He has 11 left. Bulba's turn is over. And we go to Izzy. Is going to... it's really not going to help to break. So we're just going to... We'll just be Izzy and we'll just swing. And, oh, nice job. Got him. Ooh, I didn't like the way that 2 bounced at all. Did 1 damage, though. Took him to 10. Dwarf can't get to him. Valtini has no power. I'm almost feeling like... I'm almost feeling like we're going to use that Hand of Death scroll. I mean, we're all full health. You know what? We're not going to use it yet. We're not going to use it yet. They can't do anything, so we're just going to end turn, go all the way through. It is monster's phase, and his attacking, of course, is swings, and, oh gosh, hits for not too bad of a blow. 6 damage is a lot. Here comes the second attack. And I think that is a miss. Okay, so, oh, did I not? Second attack. Barbarian to elf. Rolls. That's a miss. Whew. Okay. In the monsters phase, we will be the wizard and roll for power. Bralba. It's Bralba's turn. Rolls for Berserk. Hurts everybody around him. See, that is programmed. So he suffers. He lashes out wildly about him. And if you look, everybody took 1 wound around him automatically. So it's not something you have to run to your character sheets and do or anything like that. You roll a 1, it happens. So yeah, it makes the game fun, makes the game move pretty quickly, particularly when you have a bunch of people in. So we're not Berserk. I rolled a 1. Can't really do anything for my turn. So it is Izzy's turn. Iz will swing and hopefully hit him. And whoops, we never were the barbarian. So let's try this again. I mean, we never were the elf. We got to switch to be the elf. We will attack barbarian and swing. That's a miss. And other guys can't do anything. We're going to have to do something here, guys. What's my attack spell? What is my attack spell? I mean, I can't go. Yeah, well, it is my turn, so I can go. What is my attack spell? Freeze. That's not going to help a lot, and it costs 5. I'd use 2 inherent, and I only have 5. So we got to try something. And at 10, though, it's not really going to do anything to save our elf, so... Elf's just going to go down, and he'll come back up, I guess. Yep. Yep. So we're going to end. It's monster's face. Mr. Extremely Large Muscularity. Minotaur is going to hit our poor elf and probably drop him. Yep. So, yep. Izzy is down and out there. Izzy has died. That has, of course, upset the elf. We are at 0. Gonna end the monster phase, but before the monsters phase is over, we'll go ahead and heal for 1. That'll bring, yep, that'll bring him up to 1. We will in turn. It is power phase. I don't know how lucky we're gonna stay getting on this power phase either. I say lucky. We've rolled more than our fair share already. That was close right there too. Okay. Another berserk roll for Baldwin. So let's try again. I think that's gonna, nope, no effect. Yeah, we haven't killed anybody yet. He is gonna attack though, Minotaur. And that is a hit. And that's alright. Took a little bit off. In turn is going to attack. That's a hit. And that's some good damage. Oh yeah, down to 3. Gonna save the healing. Can't do anything, can't do anything. Monster's phase. Monster is going to attack. And hit. That's going to kill him, of course. He's down to 0. However, beforehand, we're going to be the wizard, and we are going to heal him back up for 1. Alright. So he should have 1. Yes, he does. He has 1. And that ends the monster phase. We are power phase. Roll for power. There we go. Nice. And being the gritty wizard that I... Oh, it's a attack spell. I do have to wait, don't I? So, Mr. Barbarian is going to roll for Berserk. He does not go Berserk, but he is going to attack with a huge miss. And we are going to end. Come Iz. Iz is going to swing. You know, Iz deserves it. Been getting the crap beat out of him, so Iz deserves it if he gets him. And you know what? If he misses, that he didn't miss. So he'll take him out here. Boom. Got him. All right. Nice job, Iz. That way I can use my 6 now to go ahead and heal you up. So we will in turn. We will be the wizard, and we'll get you 3 wounds back there. There's 1 of them. There's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. So he should be at 4. Not bad. And Voltini's going to end his turn. And Ailsgood is going to end his turn. And we are back up to power phase. We'll be the wizard. And hopefully be able to get to the next room here. Oh, look at that. I think, guys, if I look at the other side of this, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's the 6. So that's going to be a 1. That was a pretty close. That was pretty close. They're all going to move in unison, of course. We're just going to, they're just going to move up here. Straight up. It does know that the torch guy is in front, the person carrying the lantern is in front of the art, so it will go to exploration phase when we get there. We'll flip that card, and we have some steps going down. Whoops. We have some steps going down. And then put that over here. And what are you talking about? Power phase, exploration. Yeah, I guess it is power phase again. So I should have used that 3 to heal. So we'll do that now. All right. And all 4 move in. 1, 2, 3, 4. In turns. Power phase. Roll for power. 4. Gonna heal twice. And gonna heal again. And we'll move straight up. Oh, I got a dice in there. Move straight up. And burn through their turns, it becomes exploration phase. Let's see what's behind, see what's at the bottom of the steps here. Ooh, a T-junction. So this will show you how T-junctions work pretty well, everybody. So when you come to a T-junction, obviously you have to split the deck. And rather than Shift, Alt, hold the deck, right-click to deal off the bottom of the deck, etc., we have it programmed that anytime a T-junction comes up, you simply hover over the dungeon deck itself and hit L, and that will split your deck as if it were drawn off the bottom of the deck. And then you go in, take each deck itself, and unlock it, which is toggle lock, and you unlock it. And you're able to pick it up and move it around to, of course, represent the path down whichever way you choose to go. There we go. And yeah, I like it. Okay. It's into exploration phase. It is power phase. I am the wizard, so I'm going to go ahead and roll. Check everybody's health here too. So 14, 7. Everybody's good but the elf, so we're going to go ahead and heal elf again. Of course, it gives me the gold for doing so since it's not my character. And we will be the barbarian. We're going to go on the far side, I think. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And in turns, power phase again. Be the wizard. And, oh, yeah, I did heal. And, whoops, grab that stupid. And roll for power. That's a 6. That is really going to help our elf. It's going to be close. He'll almost get up there. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. You got to love the spell. It's so broken. And there we go. So that's that'll take our 6 down. And ball is going to move up. Up. Move up and up. And scroll through. It'll go to exploration because it knows we're in front. And of course we draw down this path. All right. So, ooh, torture chamber, I think. Or no, well of doom. The well of doom. In turn, power phase. I am the wizard and roll for power. Uh-oh. Doggone it. We're going to take a brief pause, guys, and I will be right back. We're going to take pause for just about 5 minutes or so. Come back in. We know that we just rolled the 1, so we're going to pull that unexpected event, see what happens. Thanks. Be right back. All right, so we are right back and triggered an event. So let's go see what we have. We are sitting outside the Well of Doom. We have just entered a T-junction. Our wizard cannot handle the winds of magic. Doesn't know what he's doing, just got out of school and what have you. And of course, he spawns up 6 orcs. So 2. Again, we have this rule thing, like they can't be placed in here. I don't know. It's just, you know, if you go in, and you have to, as soon as the round ends, if somebody is in there, it spawns the event. But I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't understand why they wouldn't. They can't appear here. And with that, who gets the extras? It would be, of course, our dwarf gets the extra, as well as yes, so elf and dwarf get the extra. So 1 on each to start with here. There is our dwarf's extra, and there is our elf's extra. In turn, no ambush or anything on that, so we will end the power phase. We will be Brawlba. We roll for Berserk. We are not. We will attack the one, of course, right in front of us here, and roll to hit, and we miss. In turn, Is goes. Is going to, yeah, attack the one right in front. Nope. Well, either way. And that's a hit. A little bit of damage, not too bad. I think it nicked him. Let's see. Does he have, did it not do any damage? I guess a 1 doesn't do any damage. These guys must be pretty tough. Toughness 4. Yeah, so strength 3 plus 1 is, yeah. That's nothing. That bounced right off. Not off to a good start in this combat, guys. Let's see what our wizard can do. He's going to go ahead and attack this one here. Total miss. So let's see. Ale's good. Are we gonna have whiffs all the way around? And I really should attack the one in front. No, that's going to be a hit. And that is a death blow. So we will attack, come through, and that's another hit. Here we go. Now we're cooking with heat. Good job. Good job, El's good. All right. Doing better than the rest of the party, that's for sure. So he's going to move up. And it will be the orc attacking barbarian first. Roll to hit. That's a hit. Roll for damage. Don't know why it didn't take the roll for damage. There we go. And it's only 1 damage. Not bad. And then it's going to be a monster's attack against the elf. And oh, that's what happened. We got a little bit of lag going. And that is a hit, but it didn't register. Let's try one more time here. To elf. Okay. Select the monster that it's attacking. Select the warrior. We've done this many times. And there we go. That's a hit. Not too bad. Not too bad. And last, it's going to be on the dwarf here. Yeah, this guy, he can't really do anything, so we're going to go to dwarf. Of course, they all hit. Not too bad, though. It's not enough to hurt him. In the monsters phase becomes power phase. I go to be the wizard, and we'll roll up for power. So, yeah, Jay, didn't hear anything back from you whatsoever as far as wanting to play, so we're just going to move on with this. I did type in that, yeah, welcome to play with you if you'd like, but we're already like 8:20 or so, so sorry it got weird for you. It's Bulba's turn. Bulba is going to try again. So first of all, let's roll for Berserk. No effect on Berserk. We're going to attack. And, oh, that's a nice hit. And that is a death blow straight into the one across from the arch, which is a miss. And in turn, is going to stay right where he is and simply attack the one right in front of him. Another miss. Wizard's going to give a crack at it and attack the one right in front of him with a nice hit. Okay, let's see what you can do, Wizard. I think you took him out. Oh, almost. Almost. But I think Ailsgood's going to be able to finish him off. So all we need to do is connect. And all we need to do is connect. So will he connect? He will not. And that will end... that will end turn in the Warriors phase. Monster melee attack is still running. There we go. Timed out, end Warriors phase. It is Monsters phase. And, well, it just makes sense. This one is going to move up and attack Brawlba. And he's going to swing. And orcs are hitting pretty well, but not hurting too badly. This is on the elf. That's a good miss. This on the dwarf. Ah, very good. So finally our orcs start to miss. Monster phase is over. We're going to be the wizard for power. Where'd that power dice go? There it is. Like the way they glow. They're easy to find. Makes them easy to find. Oh. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right. With the 5, we're going to go ahead and be Bulba. He'll swing. And, yeah. No effect. Rolled a 2. No effect. No. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's still got to be fixed. Yep, got to be fixed. Even if you rolled a 1, it's saying it's a 2 here. That's not right. So with that, all 3 take a wound. So our wizard takes 1, and elf, he takes 1, and our dwarf takes 1. That's nice too. You can easily override the system, so you can still go play manually if you'd like, without any problems whatsoever. That is a bug that needs to be fixed though. So our elf, barbarian is berserk. He doesn't get to do anything, and is going to swing at the one right in front of him, and he's going to miss. Oh no, he does. He hits. That's good. There we go. Still alive though. Ends his turn. Voltini's going to try to finish off this one over here. All he needs is a hit. He gets it. And there you go. Nice, wizard. Nice. Ends turn. Dwarf is frustrated. Can't really do anything. Monsters get to go. And this one is going to attack our elf. That's a hit. And that's some damage. Down to 5. Wow. And, of course, this monster, this orc here, is going to attack our... That's a miss. All right, very good. Why he's highlighted, not quite sure. But we will end the monsters phase. It is now power phase. I'll be the wizard. Oh, and I wasted 5 power. So let's go ahead and we're just going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to heal because I don't want to forget that. I don't want to waste that. Oh, it's going to make me roll. So not a big deal. This is just a non-roll. Or we can keep this roll and just... So it's a 5 anyway. So 1. And another one. That was from the last turn. Now we give ourselves the 5 from this turn, and it is Bulb's turn. He goes, and he rolls for Berserk. No, he rolls for Berserk. He is not, so that should be a 4, yeah. And he's going to attack. Gosh, can we get these guys or not? There we go. Take him out. Very nice. He was already injured, I believe, so that is not a death blow. So with that, he has to end his turn, and we are is going to attack this one here with a miss, and Voltini. You know what? Voltini's gonna cast a freeze. So yeah, we're gonna cast a freeze. So you click the freeze spell, you roll your dice. That determines. Oh, nice. And then you control click the monster, and you hit freeze again. Very nice. Took him out. In turn, Ailsgood gets to go, but he's not moving anywhere. Exploration phase, back to the wizard. And we will roll. Oh, exploration phase. Skip turn, end, and power phase. Nice. It's a 6. We'll go ahead and move in the power phase. And let's see. We're going to take it just like we did before, although he's all right, but he's pretty hurt. Not too badly. Wizard's going to run to the corner. Dwarf's going to play backup, and that will spawn our event. Flip and a trap. It is 1d6 for each. So, wizard, elf, barbarian, and dwarf. Elf rolled the least, which is not good because he's the most hurt. And I think he now rolls 1d6 to see what happens. He sure does. Here we go. And our elf's roll is a 2. And at least it's not the bomb. Pit opens up in the floor. I think we just lost our elf. And he takes 2d6 wounds. He has 7. So yeah, he can. I don't think it's modifiers either. Yeah, let's see if it's modifiers. Don't think it's. I think it's no modifiers. It really takes 2d6 wounds, and so it is modifiers. All right, so here's our elf's damage roll. Let's just do it this way. Let's be the elf, and that's 9 minus toughness of 3, I believe, and that means 6. Wow, 6 wounds. Yeah, he's got 1 left. Wow, that was lucky. I suppose as far as dying, and of course he's sitting in the pit. He has fallen in the pit. Still don't know why he's highlighted. We do have the rope to get him out. We will pull him out, and he will go to an adjacent square, which will be. We might as well move him. We'll move him here, and we have to roll for the rope. So let me have an orange. So dwarf's gonna roll for the rope. On a 1 or 2, it snaps and breaks. Wow, that roll went everywhere. And good, we still have a usable rope. That's the end of that event itself, and we roll a 1, 2, or 3. And if it's a 1, 2, we roll a d6. If it's 1, 2, or 3, we draw another event card immediately. Here's the roll, and it is a 2. We draw another event card immediately. Flip. Roll for Skaven. 5. It's just my system's slow tonight. clicking and dragging and things are just a hair behind. All right. Well, this is definitely wizard. Dwarf. Elf. Barbarian. And who gets the extra? Votini gets the extra. And that's, and just to keep it simple, is going to go over here. We have 6 power. It's actually Bralba's turn because it hit the end turn button. So maybe we can make it his turn again. When I do that, just a programmer note here, when I do that, if I click over here to do a forced turn, it should also move to that player. Well, I don't know if you're host and you're just trying to force it so somebody else could take their turn. You wouldn't want the host to, yeah. Okay, so with that, let's go over here. We're going to be teal, change color, back up, teal, and this should be a berserk roll. I should be berserk right now, and so I have 2 attacks. And I'll take my 2 attacks. First one to here. That's a hit. That is not a death blow. My second attack. I don't want to mess up someone else's death blow. So yeah, I'm going to attack the wounded one again. And I think I hit. Nope, I missed. All right. It should be Iz's turn. Is green. Is going to swing at the uninjured one in the hopes of trying to get a death blow. That'll do it. If we can kill it, that will kill it. So we're going to death blow through to this one on the dwarf, which is a miss. And we're going to end turn. Why did it skip Voltini? Wow. All right. Voltini is going to swing at the one right in front of him. Yep, definitely swing right in front of him. And B. And that's a miss. So that was a miss. Our elf is, wow, our elf is really hurt. So we're just going to heal. We're going to heal the elf. 1, 2, and last one. Okay. Voltini goes. It's now, finally it's syncing back up. That was really strange. So it could have something to do with this guy just staying highlighted forever. We are going to try to break from pinning. Here's our pinning roll. We do not, so we're just going to swing at the one in front and attack and hit, and Great Axe is it's a death blow, but there's nobody to go to. All right, now our Skaven get to go on the wizard. It's a hit. That's some damage on the barbarian. That's a hit. That's some damage, and this guy is going to move up. No, let it time out. Gonna move up. My headphones are reaching. Grab my root beer. All right, so monster phase. This guy, let's get a better. There we are. I'm going to roll to hit. And he misses. That's good. End turn, power phase, be the wizard, and roll for power. There we go. We have a 2. Bob was going to roll for berserk. He is, because I have 2 monsters over there. So that part's working. It's just if you roll a 1 while you have guys over here, you hurt other people around you, and you're not berserk. You lose your turn. So with that, we were already berserk, I believe. So first attack onto. Actually, nope. Gonna let that time out. And we are going to actually roll for pinning and at least try to break. And we do not. So we are going to attack right in front of us. We hit and we kill. Cannot move since I've already attacked. So Iz gets to go. Iz is going to attack the one right behind him, attacking the wizard. That's a miss. Iz has really been bad with the sword this adventure. And now we are going to attack our Skaven friend and miss. And Ailsgood is going to attack. Yes, straight ahead of him. And I believe he misses. No, he hits. So that hopefully will, yeah, that'll kill him. Oh, look at that. We get to, nope, didn't add. So in turn. Monster phase, 1 left. Yeah, Skaven to the wizard. That's a hit. And, ooh, gosh, that's a good bit of damage. 1 left. 4, 12, and full. So, we're going to have to switch to be the wizard. We can cast Healing Hands at any time. And we will at least make use of that 2 power that we had. In turn, power phase, Ari to the wizard, roll for power. Gives us a 3. Barbarian is berserk. He moves up. He is going to swing at the Skaven right here. And he will miss. And he will swing at the Skaven right here. And he'll hit. And he'll get killed. Barbarian is gone. Monsters off the board. Go ahead and collect. Ooh, 305, 360. That's going to be fat. Boom, 500. And I think 540. And Dwarf isn't doing bad either. So the kills have been spread up fairly evenly. He's a little behind on the gold here, the Dwarf, but not too bad. And that is also a single treasure card. Yes, so trap. That'll be a single treasure card for those Skaven. We will roll. And all right, what do we have? Invisibility spell scroll, dwarf, elf, wizard only. Spell allows the warrior bearing the scroll to become invisible for 1 turn. Warrior may carry out any action except attack an opponent. Moving, healing, etc. are therefore valid actions. While firing a bow, pushing a monster into a pit, casting offensive spells, etc. are not. Okay. So, dwarf, elf, wizard only, and who is available? So, it'll be the dwarf, since he's the only one that's really, yeah, he's the only one that qualifies for it. So, dwarf now has his treasure. Very nice. There you go. And We'll end turn. Elf wants to move, yeah, up to the corner, and Voltara move here, and Ale's good. We'll move. It's not going to matter. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can do this here. There we go. And in turn and power phase. Here we go. What do I do with that dice? Oh, I didn't use that. I didn't use that power, so we're going to go ahead and roll. No, I did not roll a 1. Here's the roll. And it's a 4, but I had 2 from the time before. That's going to be a Healing Hands. Okay, now I just rolled the 4, so we have 4. And it is Bralba's turn. Bralba will move up. Everybody else will stay. We have 4, so we're going to heal. And heal. And what are we looking at? 5 of 10, 8 of 12. Yeah, our Dwarf Wizard's still hurting. Burn through everybody's phase and get to explore. Draw another. We have a elbow. Excuse me. End, power, roll. 2. Gonna heal. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our elf or dwarf will come here. Yeah, actually, I like that better. And end, run through, power phase again. I lost our dice. Here they are. Okay, why they weren't glowing, I don't know. But that'll just bring everybody up. So 1, and yeah, sort of get formation again here. He's still highlighted. We do not know why. What'd you do to me, wizard? What's the matter? I'm glowing. We'll burn right through to exploration. And we will move through. Only 3 cards left on this side. We have a torture chamber. Go ahead and put the cards over here. We have a torture chamber. Spawns right away. And let's see. Of course, end exploration phase. It's power phase. Did I waste another 2 power? I hope I didn't. I don't think I did. And that's going to be a 4. We will use it right away because I think we're still, yeah. So 1 and 2. Gonna move in. Move in. 1, 2. Yep, we can make it to the corner. And our dwarf here. That looks good. And that is unexpected event because it is a dungeon room. Let's see what we have. Just toss it on there. Well, what is it? Scorpions? Ah, dead body. And it is 1d6 on the following. It's 1d6 for each warrior. All right. So, barbarian. Well, I'm not going to roll them in there. So, barbarian, wizard, dwarf, elf. Oh, elf got lucky there. So, 2. So, dwarf is the... Dwarf's going to go up and check out the dead barbarian. And he must roll a 1d6. So, dwarf is going to roll our 1d6 here. No. He has a 1. Oh, poison gas. Every model on the board in this board section takes 1d6 wounds, no modifier. Elf has to, since he set off the trap, roll for everybody else being hurt. How's that feel, Dwarf? At least it was 1, so everybody takes 1 wound. That was not programmed in. We're working on that, by the way. So the event cards will be programmed. It'll prompt you to roll or select a character. When the character is selected, it'll automatically ask that character to roll 1d6, and based on the result, it would automatically, a little prompt would appear or an image would appear stating that the Aylesgood set off a bomb or poison trap. Everybody in the room take 1d6 damage. Aylesgood roll the 1d6 for damage. Aylesgood rolls. When it becomes a 1, it automatically comes off everybody's. So those are what's being worked on right now, as a matter of fact. And I don't think we get a card for that one there. Oh, no, we do. Draw another event card immediately. Oh, no. Yep. So we have Cave In. It's going to be fun. Hopefully our objective wasn't that way. And what am I doing? Trying to search. Here it is. So we have a cave in this room. Ugh. Let's see, what is a cave in? Does not draw another event card or anything. Let's see, where's our cave in? Yeah, you don't get any treasure. Its card is drawn. First room. Yeah. So at the end of next round, we have to be out of this room. Fortunately, we don't have any monsters or anything blocking our way. However, we had 2 cards left in the deck, and hopefully those will not have been the objective room. So with that, it is Bralba's turn, and he will move back out. Rocks are falling all around him. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll work. Caves in. Yes, so that area is blocked and cannot get through. Locked off. Everybody went. Power phase. There it is. Whew, we're going to go through the whole deck again. An encounter. At least where all the monsters aren't coming up. We get the Portcullis key. Very nice. And we draw another event card immediately. We'll go ahead and let the elf have that key. And we'll draw another event card immediately. Flip. And the Portcullis shuts down. Okay, once all the warriors have entered this board section, the Portcullis slams behind them. Okay, so behind us. So it was the last one we went through. And now we have a Portcullis that just fell. We got lucky on that kind of. So our Portcullis comes down, and now we can't get into the cave-in area. What a shame. And I think on the Portcullis, is that a draw another event card immediately? Draw another event card immediately. Boy, I did shuffle these. Y'all saw me shuffle them. I think it's 6 Goblin Archers. Yes, it is. All right. As far away as possible and still have line of sight. So that's the rule here. That's going to be tough. They're all around the corner. But they have to be placed to where they have line of sight. Does that mean placing them if they don't get to be an archer or a missile anymore? So that would work here. That would work there. And that would not work for the wizard. Center to center. Nope, it's going to be around the corner. So this will be the dwarfs. This will be barbarian. This will be elf. I imagine you keep them. You wouldn't place them as This would be barbarian. Yeah. This would be barbarian. And this can't see any of them. And it leaves us one. So, rules-wise, question-wise, is this supposed to be placed here and just acts as a melee? Or does it maintain its archer status and get placed over here without a target, and then would move up as an archer, assuming it gets to be an archer? That'd definitely be a Little Monk question. So let's see. I'm going to step up anyway. No ambush. Here we go. That was the unexpected event. This is a roll for berserk. We are not. We are going to step up here. They're all going to lose their things. That we're going to start right here. Death blow. Death blow. Death blow. And missed. Barbarian's racking up. Ends his turn. Ugh. You know what? We're not. We're going to come back here. We're going to shoot the one in this far corner. No, that'd mess up death blow. So we're going to shoot this one here. And yeah. Let's be the elf. Fire. That's a hit. That's death blow. And in turn, that will allow 1, 2, 3, 4 to come up and swing. Be the wizard. Attack right in front. Hit something. There you go. Kill it. There you go. Death blow. Whoops. Death blow. Oh, I would rather had the 5. Thank you, but that's all right. If it didn't register, it didn't register. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 with a great axe attack. So we're going to attack here, and that's a hit, and he's going to be goner. Yeah, great axe clobbered him. Very good. That is a treasure for the unexpected event. That's going to give us a standard, which is Glory Spell Scroll, permanent. All the warriors are suddenly enthused with great bravery, and each gains +1 extra attack this turn. Whoa, wait a minute. The warriors bearing the scroll sends out tendrils of force that pierce the hearts of the warriors, filling them with great valor and courage beyond measure. All of the warriors are suddenly enthused with great bravery, and each gains +1 attack this turn, but it's permanent. That doesn't make sense. I think that's a messed up treasure, which, by the way, guys, we have not addressed treasures yet. Very, very last thing I need to do for the very last thing I need to do for the update is we're going to take the original treasure cards that Little Monk has redone on some of them. We're going to include them in the game. Hopefully we will have some 3D models for each of them and separate states, and they're as much as possible have them already programmed. That's the very last thing to do before update. On this one, obviously this is messed up. It's permanent. Is it once per dungeon, though? It's got to be a once per dungeon, I would imagine. Once per adventure. So with that, it's not restricted. So I think our barbarian gets it. Yes, our barbarian gets it. And that leaves spells wide open again. Treasures wide open again. We'll go ahead and do some maintenance here. So our berserk roll is working and effective. And little here, wizard, not bad, 420. Doing real well there, elf. And that monster, that minotaur, really helps you. Elves usually have a little hard time in the very beginning getting gold. Usually it's barbarian and wizard that do pretty well in the first, 1 or 2 sessions. Only because elf really only gets 1 shot, and sometimes it's the bow, and then the dwarf, it's because, 4th time, he's the 4th player. So a lot of times monsters are already cleared, he doesn't get a chance to get a monster, to get a kill. All right, with that, not bad. Pulled him out. Heading back. Hopefully we're going to have our objective over here. And let's get some dice out of the way. Ale's good. Did go. He's the one who killed that last. Yeah, he's the one who killed that last one. So it is power phase. We'll be the wizard, and we'll roll for power. And of course, yeah. I mean, why not, guys? We got to see every card in this deck. Rolling for the orcs. Rolling for the orcs. Don't even know what we rolled. We'll see. Doesn't matter. Not too bad. All right. What, 2 archers? 2 archers. 3 archers and two warriors. We should be able to manage that. See how wounded we are. Ten of 12. 7 of 10. 7 of 10. 14 of 15. Probably should have been paying more attention to that, of course. And using that power instead of wasting it. Who gets the 2 orc warriors? That's going to be elf gets 1, and our wizard gets 1. Little lag there. So, gonna say, yeah, elf gets 1. And wizard gets 1, if it'll grab him. There's elves and wizards. The rest are archers, placed as far away. 3 archers. Anybody can be a target, so who does not... I think anybody can be a target. Yeah. Who does not get 1? Who does not get 1? Good. All right, so our wizard is not being shot at. So this is elf and barbarian and dwarf. Although, yeah, this should be dwarf. That's further away. None of them have ambush, so we will end power phase. And Brawlba's going to turn, and he's going to swat. He's going to chop the head off. Watch this. Here we go. First, I think it's going to be Berserk roll, which he has Berserk, so I'm getting 2 attacks. So we are going to we are going to attack that guy, chop his head off, just like, and then we get a second attack. Now he's angry because he didn't chop his head off the first time, and because he's so angry, he's not very effective. All right. Izzy is going to attack the one on the wizard. Let's be Izzy, and we are attacking this one. And that is a miss. Oh, that is a hit. He has pretty good weapon skill. That killed it. And Altera's going to turn, but do we get in the way of the dwarf? I don't think we do. Although the dwarf could charge up. So we are going to come in here. We're going to turn and swing. Be the wizard. And we are going to attack, of course. And I think we miss. We do. But Ailsgood is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he's going to come up and take all of these out of ranged and missile attack ability. And he will swing. Starting with the one. Let's see. Yeah, let's start with this one. That was the one on him. Of course, he misses. So that ends turn, and now it's monster's phase. So it is a melee on the dwarf. Attack and hit. And a lot of damage. Why do I roll so well for the monsters? This guy attack, dwarf, roll, miss. Attack, orc, dwarf, hit, damage, not too bad. He's 9 of 14. That's gonna. Oh, we have one over here, and he was on the elf. Yeah, so it's melee to elf, and attack, and miss. In the monsters phase, power phase, be the wizard. Look at that roll. Whew. Definitely gonna heal up right away. I'm not gonna worry about a freeze. We need healing, so we'll get 2 out of this, I think. Yeah, it was a 5, so we'll get some of our wounds back. Automatically took the power down. It is Brawlba's turn, and of course he will turn to attack. Let's see if he can break from pinning first, actually. We're going to try a pinning roll. And, of course, he does not. So he will just have to, he's going to have to swing at this guy. But we do get the 2 attacks. So he misses on that one, and he's going to attack on this one. Again, his second attack. He does hit, and he kills. Unfortunately, our elf can't get out, but he will shoot. So we are going to, in turn, move to the elf. And Zentral is going to target... Can he get the one on the... Yeah, he's going to target the one on the far right here. So he will missile attack this one and fire. He hits. And not a lot of damage. He doesn't kill it, unfortunately. I don't know if our wizard should... 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well. Wizard's going to move up. Not do anything. In turn, in the wizard's turn, Ailsgood is going to attack again, starting not on the far right this time because we want a death blow. So we're going to attack from this side. And hopefully hit. Jeez, oh Pete. In, monsters get to go. It will be a melee here to here. That's a hit. Big damage. And here to here. That's a miss. And the wounded one does hit. And does another 2. We're down to 7. That's going to end the monsters phase, though. Be the wizard. And roll for power. That's a 6. I'll take it. We are going to immediately heal for 3. So 1, 2, 3. Roll for... I'm already Berserk, I think. So let's see. Yeah, I was already Berserk. So we're going to run up 1, 2, 3, 4. Still can't get to him. That's all right. In turn. And we are going to move and attack. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. And fire at the wounded one. Be the elf. Fire at the wounded one. See if we can hit him again. We do. He was ours all along. In turn, not going to get fancy with any magic, so we're not, and we don't want to get up there to be a target. Aylesgood again is going to swing at this same one. This guy's been hard to hit. Attack. There we go. We got him that time, and this will take him out. Yep, he's gone with the death blow. Let's hit him again. Come on, Aylesgood. There you go, and that'll be with the great axe. That's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Good job. All right, with that, that is another treasure. A lot of treasures in this. A lot of events, but a lot of treasures. That is weapons and armor. We will pull it out of weapons and armor, flip it, and what do we have? Ancient Vase of Lustria, 175. Its purpose can only be guessed, as can its age, but its beauty and value is beyond question, worth 175 gold. Who has the least gold? We're going to hand that to our dwarf. All right. Mr. Dwarf, you have a proud owner of a valuable vase there. We will go ahead and mark our dwarf as another treasure, and we'll do a little maintenance after that so that our berserk works. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and take care of anybody else. Nice elf. Got 2 in that one. Good job. Elf is really doing well this game. And finally, our dwarf's starting to catch up a little here. Very good. Aylesgood turn is over. It is the power phase, and I will be the wizard. All right, it gives us a 2. We will... Oh, nice. Okay, not bad. We're going to go ahead and heal up, though, even for the 1. Here's a little factoid. This tells you how many heals you've had that have paid you in the adventure thus far. So 50, that's pretty high. That's pretty high. Balba is going to move... Let's see, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Elf, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wizard, 1, 2, 3. And dwarf will come up as 4. Burn through the turn. Power phase. I'm already the wizard, so we roll for power. Another 2. I'll use it for a heal. That should... He's at 12 now. Not bad. We'll move him up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bringing up the rear. We'll get to explore phase now. And see what we have on this side. We have a corridor. We will spawn the corridor. There we go. And I think I want to turn it... Ooh. It doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and turn it towards the corner. Yeah. End exploration. Since they're all together, we'll just keep them in form. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that way we get them grouped just in case our wizard messes up again. Burn through the power phase. What do you mean roll for power is still? Oh, it was exploration, so. Glad I set it up. Glad I set it up. These guys, if they get you, they can take a chunk out of you. On a lucky roll, they can really hurt you. So how many do we have total? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we each get 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And yeah, that's synced. That synced animation's got to go. Okay. They do not have ambush, so it is. We're just burned through. And there we go. It's Warriors phase. We'll take off 1 round. Unexpected event, so we do have the 1 power. We will be Marmella. This will be our berserk roll. Oh no, we all took. Never fails. End his turn. Elf is going to swing straight ahead of him and hit and death blow and attack the next one, which is a miss. And in turn, it's going to turn and attack the one attacking him. And that's a hit. And that will kill it. And this one is a hit. And that will kill it. And that will allow Aylesgood to move up and swing through the arch at the one going after the wizard. So we are going to attack this one. That's a hit. And the death blow. Oh! It landed and hit the other one, but it didn't record it yet. So I have tripped. I have tripped over my beard. I think that's the first time that's happened. And I have fallen down. Anything is at +1 to hit me for this turn. Aylesgood. I got all excited. It's monsters phase. So we are with death leaps too. So we are going to this rat to the barbarian, and he attacks and misses. Barbarian is going to counterattack because it left it open, and he gets to kill it. This rat is going to move up and melee with the elf. It attacks. It hits. That's 2d6 damage. Yikes. See, 8 damage down to 3, but he counterattacks and kills it. But he still took 8 damage. Ugh. These rats can be brutal. I mean, they're really brutal. That happened this turn, so he's not going to move up. And both of these are on the dwarf. They're at +1 to hit. Yikes. Yikes. And their weapon skill is 2 versus weapon skill. 2 versus weapon skill 4. 2 on a 4 is a 4. So they need 3 or better to hit. 3 or better to hit. First one attacks. Yeah, well, first one attacks. That's a hit. Damage is... Son of a bitch. That's 12 minus toughness of 5 means 7. He was at 11. So he's at 4. God almighty, that's bad. Next one goes to attack. Oh, wait. Counter attacks, but he can do nothing. So does he get a counter attack on a death leap? I don't think so, because he's on the ground stumbling around because of his great axe. Yeah, I don't think he does. I don't think he gets to counterattack it. I wouldn't think so because he's down. So with that, the other one gets to go. And the other one's going to roll to hit. He hits. Damage is 7 minus 5. He takes 2 more. Wow. Told you, these things can be brutal. But that does end the monster's phase, and poor Ailsgood is able to, he's able to get back up. A little embarrassed and definitely hurting from it. That ends the monster's phase. Power phase, be the wizard. And here we go. Gives us 2. How much inherent power do we still have? We have 5. I could easily get... Oh, they have to be on the same board section. So, nah, not going to use it. Going to heal. Okay. Well, I think is a roll for Berserk here. You got to beat... That's not a 2. That's a 1. Unless I'm already... No, it wasn't already Berserk. So, 9 and 3. Get into such a mess with the simplest things in this game. And, you know, you'll take out 2 Minotaurs. And then you'll die because some rats hit you. And he can do nothing. So it's Iz's turn. Iz is going to step up. And swing. Yeah, just swing. Misses. Wizard is going to run around. Get in the way. How about that? A wizard protecting the barbarian. Oh, the barbarian's full. Wizard's going to try and protect, yeah. So let's end turn be the wizard. And swing at the giant rat. That's a miss. Wow. So that's the end of that turn. And dwarf is going to once again swing at the rat in front. That's a hit. Death blow through. That's a miss. That's not good. Dwarf. In turn. Choice between elf and wizard. It is attacking the elf. And with that, it will be a melee from 2. That's a miss. Melee from 2. That's a hit, and I think that's going to be... No? What the heck? Did it not record it? Rat leaps into suicide frenzy. Instral slays it. So, oh, that was my slaying. Okay, so now we have a... Sorry, that was the death leap programmed. And that's a miss. In the monster phase. And power phase. I ended monster phase. Monster melee attack is still running. I don't know why. It missed. Oh, I'm supposed to counterattack, sorry. And I kill it. Alright, through its frenzied attack. We end the monster phase. And see, it's smart enough to at least tell me that. It's a power phase. And... Very good. Instantly going to use all of that for healing. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Can't really move. He's going to end turn. Gonna get out of the way, move up here, in turn, gonna run to the corner, in turn, 1, 2, 3, yeah, he can get all the way there. So we're gonna move here, in turn, power phase. Another 6, we'll take it, because, yeah. So 3 again, whoop, nope, cancel. Please finish your freeze. I don't want to. I canceled it. Okay, thank you. It's still green. Cancel it. No, I'm not. Okay, so we're going to roll. There's the freeze. And there are no monsters, so we're just going to click nothing and click. There we go. Please select 1. Canceling spell. Thank you. And so we're just going to heal and heal and heal. All right. Yep. R moves up. It's going to be power phase. No, it's going to be exploration phase. And let's see. We have, come on. Nope. I was really hoping to see the objective room. Let's see, we have 2 chances left here. And we have a monster's lair. Power phase. I'm still the wizard. Alright, and actually with that, I'm going to do a little maintenance so Berserk works. There we go. Spawn up our event, scorpions. We'll see who gets it. You know what? I'm just going to random. And of course, green with 9 of 12. So roll and add strength. 6 and strength of 3 is 9. 10, 11, 12 takes 3 wounds. And 9 times 5 is 45 gold. So so 50s aren't good anymore, but the 10s are. Huh. Just getting laggy, I guess. Anyway, we wanted to add 45 gold. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. There we are. And Bob went, everybody went, everybody went. The event was the Scorpions, which is resolved. And on a 1, 2, or 3, we draw another card. Elf had it, so Elf is going to roll. And on a 1, 2, or 3, we draw another card. Here's our 1. Only 3 event cards left, guys. 2d6 giant bats. Wow. Only 3 event cards left. All right, 6 bats. So we enter this horrific smelling monster's lair. Everybody gets one. Here's the wizards. And we have one on the dwarf. A lag there. And one on the elf. And my mouse is being silly. I don't know what the problem with it is, being difficult. And one on the barbarian. Okay. And then who gets the extra 2? It's wide open. Everybody's in the pool. Of course. And of course, our 2 most wounded guys. Yeah. All right. So there's the elf's extra. Wizard can't get an extra, so we should have done it like this. And then this will be the wizards. Okay. Giant bats it is. Ugh, and they're all in sync. Hopefully, again, that'll be changed soon. They do have ambush. They get to go right away. So we're just going to do it in initiative. So it is a melee attack. Needed a 4, so that's a miss. Nobody else is attacking the barbarian. Next is the elf. I believe there, yes, there are 2 on the elf. So we are melee this one to elf. That's a miss. And this one to the elf. That's a miss. Next is wizard. There are 2 on the wizard, so it is melee this guy to the wizard. That is a hit. That is some damage, not too bad. And then last one is this one to the wizard. That's a hit. And that's a good little chunk of damage there. And last is dwarf, only has 1 on him, so we are melee bat to dwarf. That's a miss. That is the end of that ambush, meaning it is Brawlba's turn. We're going to be Brawlba. Brawlba's going to roll for Berserk. Brawlba's not Berserk, and it didn't register for whatever reason. It's very off and on, that thing. And then this shows up oddly here as well. Yeah. Brawlba's not Berserk. Brawlba is going to start with... He's got 15. Dwarf has... come on. He's got 15. Dwarf has 9. So we're going to start with the one on the dwarf. We're going to attack this one. Hit. Death blow. Attack this one. Hit. I think that's a death blow anyway. We're going to come around this way and attack. Come on, knock it around. There you go. That's another death blow. And all the way around. And misses at the end. That ends his turn. Elf is going to stay right where he is and attack the one on the... No, he's going to attack the one attacking the barbarian. He's going to attack the one attacking him first. Yeah. Elf has not done... He hasn't rolled well, but he's gotten a lot of money because of that Minotaur. going to swing at the one right in front of him. There we go. And all's good's going to move up and swing at the one right in front of him. And that's it. So random on the bat there, because they change targets every turn. It's going to attack. Makes sense. You ran up and tried to swing at him last, so it's melee. 2 swings, misses. End of monster phase, power phase, be the wizard. Go. Take it all in healing. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Yeah, what do you think, guys? Okay, so we're the Barbarian, and we're going to roll for Berserk. See, that time it took. I don't understand. Anyway, so 2 attacks, and I think we have access to them. We sure do. So let's swing around this way. We are going to attack him once. It's not going to matter because we're going to hit him the first time. Nope, we are going to need that second attack. And attack again. Doesn't matter. We can't hit anything. It's okay. We don't know what we're doing. Just out adventuring. You know, never done this before. Elf, of course, just going to attack right next to him. This time the elf's going to hit him and kill him. There we go. Guys, that's another treasure card. And there's finally that 10 gold. So we already added the 45, so we'll just keep this over here. Doesn't take so long to spawn again. We'll roll here. All right, weapons and armor. Flip and Sword of Might. Finally, something pretty decent. While your warrior is using this sword, he gets +1 strength. Well, in all fairness, I have to be all 4 players. So if I were a barbarian player who gets to choose and I was able to get that, I would definitely take that. So I'm taking it. That's going to give me +1 to my strength. And I said I'd show y'all how to do that real quick too. So you can just, like for instance, just copy this. Ugh, these menus. You can copy this or clone it either way. So you just clone it. Now you have another sword. You want to name it. This is Sword of Might. So you would go into its description here. Instead of Barbarian Sword, you simply call it Sword of Might. All right. Now it is a weapon melee, so you have to keep that on there. And then on another line, it adds +1 strength. So you go capital S, 1. Now, released with the update will be a listing of, well, a lot of things like the spells. There'll be a little text readout of how you activate each spell, how each spell works, how you go through the process of casting a spell. And in addition to that, it's real straightforward. It's M for move, WS for weapon skill, BS for ballistic skill, S for strength, T for toughness, I for initiative, A for attacks, D for damage, W for willpower. So if anything changes, like we did here, right, this adds +1 strength, and then you simply create a state, because you want to keep your card with the model, of course. Sword of Might. You want to click and drag. You click and drag. Highlight what you want to be the first thing, which is always the 3D model. Then you highlight the card, so they're both highlighted. You let go. Then right-click the model. And then it'll say Create States. You want to create states. So now you still have your Sword of Might, but when you go and right-click, you can go to State and go to 2, and you can read what the actual card says. So I know Sword of Might, definitely it adds might. And you can only have 1 melee weapon equipped at a time. So we're going to take off this melee weapon, his regular old ordinary barbarian sword, and we're going to use our new treasure, Sword of Might. Now there are some that will have set up. Hopefully these will already be done, so you won't have to do this. But if they're not quite done by the update, this is how you would do it. Maybe even find a different model so they don't look the same. So sort of, the sword looks different. But as soon as you put it on here, the S, your strength should go up 1, which it does. So now your strength's 5, and when the system's using the rule set, it'll utilize the 5. Okay, so that's that. That just showed you how to do that real quick. And over 500 Barbarian, good. And that's without a Minotaur. So that's doing nicely there. You got one bat there, Wizard. You shouldn't be complaining. Elf definitely shouldn't be complaining. His purses are full. He's hopefully walking out fat and happy. That was end of the event. It was bats. We do not have to draw another event. Elf was the last person to go, so we're going to end the elf's turn. Wizard can move up, and we'll move up here. And in turn, Aylesgood is going to stay right where he is. In turn, here comes Power Phase, and we'll be the Wizard. Okay, and who's hurt? 9. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that for a quick heal. Very nice. Bralba's gonna move there, here, and here. Very good. Burn through turn. Explorer. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. We have a T-junction, which we shall spawn. And of course we want it to go a different direction here. That'll work. We will end exploration phase, and it's power phase again. I like that. Anybody hurt? Yes. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and heal up. Everybody's full. And we will just move, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Burn through, power phase. Already are the Wizard. All but one event card, and here's our Minotaur. Roll for them, actually. 1. All right. Who gets him? Elf. He's going after the elf. In the power phase. Barbarian. Berserk. Look at that. Every time. Every time. Can't do anything, Barbarian. Every time. Elf misses. And Wizard. Wizard misses. And Dwarf. Dwarf hits. Great Axe. Come on, add them together. Add them together. We'll take it. So that means he's took 5 out. Now, is the Hand of Death Scroll an attack, or is it a spell? Is it a, well, I guess attack spells are spells. The Hand of Death Scroll may be cast against any one monster, cause 3d6 damage, may only be used once, so it doesn't specifically says at any time. So we are going to have to take some hits here. In turn, monster phase. Of course, Minotaur is after the elf. And misses on his first attack. Minotaur is after the elf. And hits on his second attack. And does a lot of damage. 7. That leaves her with 4. Leaves him with 4. Ends the monster phase. Power phase. Okay. Freeze, Iron Skin. Let's see, Iron Skin. Maybe I can put that on the dwarf if need be. +2 toughness. So I'd take off 4 wounds. That'd be better than me healing 2 wounds. So yeah. Bralba's turn. Rolls for Berserk. Is not Berserk. Attacks Minotaur. At least he gets to attack this time. Of course he hits. Big damage. Nope. Nope. Just 2. Ends turn. Elf. Wonder if the elf should jump out of the way. He could move back and everybody else is full, right? Almost full. I think that might be smarter. Elf's going to jump back, spin around, be the elf, and fire a missile weapon at and see if he hits. No, what is that? What is that? Wizard's going to just swing for now. Wizard's going to swing, attack, roll. That's a hit. Okay, Wizard. That's a good hit, Wizard. Hand of Death. We're going to save it. Yeah, in turn, Ailsgood's going to hopefully take him out this time. And if he can hit him, that's a miss. In turn, monster's phase, choice of 3, except the elf. Take out the elf. It is Ailsgood, so that's good. At least he's tough, and he's full. So Minotaur's turning, very pissed off, and attacking dwarf. First attack is a miss. Yep. Second attack is a miss. That ends the turn. Power phase. Rolling. It's a 6. I will heal. 1, 2, 3. Bralba. Not Berserk. Attacks. Minotaur. You gonna get him, Bralba? Take him out? Nope. Yeah. Gonna fire. I don't know if he can hit him. I mean, if he can take him out on 4 wounds for a Minotaur. Not sure. Missile attack that. And roll to hit. That's a miss anyway. Wizard, you might, I don't know if you can do it either. I know the elf, dwarf can. We're going to attack Minotaur. Oh. Dwarf's attacking Minotaur. That's a hit. Take him out, take him out. That's good. That's good. Just made it up. Look, I bet you went in first place too there, Mr. Dwarf. 400 to 880, I think, or 840. Sure did. Well done. I know you're greedy for gold too, so that ends turn. But we're going to leave it for now because that is another treasure card. Let's go ahead and roll for the treasure. That is another weapons and armor. And parrying blade. While your warrior is using this sword, he may attempt to parry any single incoming attack. Roll a d6. On the score of 1 or 2 or 3, the blade fails to work and the attack hits home. On a 4, 5, or 6, the attack is magically turned away. Has no effect once per turn. That's a really nice. And look at what's the value on that? 400. Yeah, that's really nice. I think we should give that to the wizard. Yeah, because he can parry. That means he'll be hit less. So we're giving that to the wizard. And there is no restriction on it. So wizard has parrying blade. That's one obviously you can't just set up. You're going to have to, the programmer's going to have to program that in ahead of time. All right, so it is Ailsgood did go, so it is power phase. Click to be the wizard. I don't know if I healed. I had 6 on that. Did I heal? I think I did. All right, we're going to heal right away for this one. That takes us to 0. 8, 15, 10. So everybody is full except Elf is 3/4. Balba is going to move up. Bralba. Elf's there. Wizard. Dwarf. Actually, I like this better. Wizard, dwarf. And end. Exploration. Do we find... Here it is. Last card. Do we find the objective room? This is our last hope to be successful for our adventure. Yes! Yes, excellent. Okay. And we can spawn the fountain room. Guys, you're going to love the fountain room. It's really nice. Fountain of light. Look how it looks wet. It's fully animated. And the rocks, the tiles look slick. Fountain looks pretty. The light reflects. It's really neat. Light reflects well. And we'll probably have a small, very low volume sound cube of like just some water trickling in the background when this spawns as you get into the room. Might even attach it, because you can do the 3D sound, so we might even attach it to the center of the fountain, so the closer you get to the fountain, like the louder it gets. Well, they're not loud, but... all right, with that, exploration phase is over. Power phase. Let's see, can you do it this time, wizard, or not? Can you finally get a room, before you walk into a room roll that does not become a... There we go. I think it was the first time the whole game. So with that, we're going to move in. 1, 2, I think we should move here. And elf. Yeah, we're going to do the protective one. Elf here, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Wizard to the corner. And dwarf right here. Okay. For objective room, most certainly. Let's see what happens with our story, guys. So to pull it back up, you simply hit the question mark again, and the first page comes up, but now that we have found our objective room, we can see what happens. Roll on the objective room monster table to determine what monsters the fountain room contains once the monsters are defeated. So we're just going to put that away. I'm just going to put it away. We're going to roll on the objective room monster table. I've got to pull that out real quick, so we're just going to pause real fast, guys. I'm going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back. All right, and we're back. So we're going to pull up. There we go. And roll on the objective room monster table. So that's a 1d6. We're going to roll here. See what we get. A 6. I think that's the best you can get, right? I'm hoping. So the objective room. Oh my gosh. 12 snotlings, 6 goblin warriors, 6 night goblin archers. I think we'll have this taken care of. So, finally a successful adventure, we hope. So let's start with the snotlings. Where are our snotlings here? Snotlings, there we are. Simply click, they'll come right out of the cave. There's your snotling. We'll go ahead and clone them to keep them over here. And keep one over here. And we'll take this guy. We have 12, and we're going to start by placing them as they are in order here. So with that, we need to decide who they're ganging up on. It's one of any of them. Really, you know what? We're going to take the wizard out of it. That's not fair. It's just not. He can't even be ganged up on. So first will be our elf. Our elf, and it was 12, I believe. So 12 snotlings. Let's go ahead and clone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So as many as we can around the elf, and I'm just gonna. I'm not supposed to. I guess no. I got to do this first. So there's 2 on the elf. 2 on the elf. Next is between. Guys, moving so slow. Next is take the elf out. It's dwarf or barbarian, and it is our barbarian. Brawlba gets. I guess he's going to get 2 as well. Yep, Brawlba gets 2. That's just going to leave 1 for the dwarf, and then we're just going to stick in the balance and figure it out as it goes. Just figure it out as it goes. Kind of glad we actually went to that formation, your typical Wyrmr Quest defensive formation, if you will, protection wizard. Being objective room, it made sense. So here and here. Now I know in the regular game you can put them on the fountain, so let's see what we can do here. I don't know if this will allow us to, maybe? Who knows? Let's see. Oh yeah. All right, let's see. Maybe we can do the same here. I love it. Some wet snotlings. We disturbed him taking a bath. Well, I don't know. Snotlings probably don't take a bath. I think it looks much better when the animations aren't all synced together. Yeah, to me that looks a lot better. So those are our snotlings, and then I believe we had 6 goblin warriors. So we will select our goblin warriors out of here. Goblin. Actually, it does. It says goblin warriors, not goblin spearmen. But that is goblin spearman. And we'll clone him over here. Put him. Actually, they should be off the board. Same with this guy. That will mess up the rule set. You do have to be careful to keep monsters off the board section because it looks for the whole board. We'll clone them up. 6 of them. Clone. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Really doesn't matter at this point. We're just gonna. It just doesn't matter at this point. So 1. Gonna see if the rest of the fountain works just for experimentation purposes here. So I don't see a shadow. It does. It works. Way to go, barbecue. Good job doing this tile up with the colliders and stuff. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Fantastic. And we'll put the balance in. And they'll be coming around. And coming around. Last are the archers themselves. So with that, we will have our archers. Goblin Netter, Goblin Shaman, Goblin Archer. There they are. Clone it up. Take him, put him off the table here. And bring him over, and we'll have 6. As far away as possible. 4, 3, 4, and just let that. That looks so good. Sure, why not? Put them in the middle, and we of course assume they can shoot over the fountain. And that's everybody set. That looks pretty good. What did we step in it, huh? I believe Snotlings have ambush. Yes, they do. So they immediately get to go. It is not programmed in, so we're just going to roll for them. For each in contact, they get +1 on their to-hit roll, so that's 2 there. Or each one over 1. That's definitely a hit. And they add 1 to their strength. So that is a strength 7. So the elf's going to take 4. Oof. Okay. Next is the ones on the barbarian. That is a hit, and damage is 4, so the barbarian takes 1. Or no, wait, toughness is 4, bounces off, no damage. And last is, I mean, I don't even think it's going to matter. Unless he rolls a 6. Yeah, he doesn't hit. Well, it's a 4. Let's see, weapon skill 1. Yeah, let's look real quick. Weapon skill 1 versus weapon skill 4. A 1 on a 4 is a 6. So, yeah, they missed. And he missed. Let's see. That takes care of the ambush. Ambush is done. It is Brawlba's turn. Brawlba is going to roll for Berserk. Come. Guys. Wow. I think it's been every time. I think there was one time where it didn't. Where he didn't roll a 1 with everybody standing around him when it was time to roll for Berserk on a new thing. So Dwarf takes 1, Elf takes 1, Wizard takes 1. Now see, he was 10 of 10. He shouldn't be bleeding. Why is he bleeding? And he was 10 of 10. He shouldn't have been bleeding. No. Excuse me. Nonetheless, he doesn't get to do anything. So we move to the elf in turn. Go to elf, and elf is simply just, I guess, start swinging. He could go out in the hall and shoot, but what would he? Well, wouldn't be a bad idea to try to take out these archers. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. Missile attack, furthest away, roll. Yeah, total miss. In turn. Wizard is going to spend, I think, must be the wizard. Yeah, we're going to spend 1 and cast a freeze. That's for sure. So we're down to 4 here. We add 1 to our power here. And we're going to roll for a freeze. So the way that works, of course, is you click the freeze button, then you click your B to roll. And that's 6, and then I get to select 6, and I'm going to take 6 archers off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I activate the spell. Look at that. The ones looks like they went nuts too. They did. It was a mess. But you can't do better than that on freeze. That just took the archers out of the game completely, which was really our danger, because even though they're a 5+ to hit, so they don't really hit well, they could have been there for a while, pegging us, because these guys are just going to tie us up for at least a couple of rounds, and they'd get to shoot every time. Now it's no longer an issue. So with that, we are going to start with the one on the elf. We're going to come all the way around, start with the one on the elf, attack this guy, roll. That's a hit. Great Axe, of course, will kill that, most certainly. Comes around and hits. Ah, please. Of all the things, I mean, wow, this game, I swear. They get to move again. This little guy will move up, and all of these will shift, of course. And he will move up. And he will move up. With that, we are rolling for attack on the barbarian. That's a miss. Attack on the elf. That's a miss. Attack on the dwarf. It's got to be a 6. That's a miss. The turn is over. None of the goblins can get to us yet. End monster phase, power phase. Be the wizard. Roll. Okay. Come on. Son of a... Well, look, guys, we went through every single event card. Last one. And you know what I'm afraid of? This one is it the... Oh, no, it's not. Some more snotlings. Well, at least thematically it works. So we have 9 more snotlings. We will clone one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yeah, we've got some acrobatic snotlings here. They're, they heard Cirque du Soleil was in town, and thought maybe they could, make a little extra money. Here, that's fine. Put them back here. As an unexpected event, they have ambush, but they don't get to go because they can't get to us. So that makes it Balba's turn. Balba is going to roll for Berserk. No effect. He's going to start with the snotling right next to him here and roll. Oh my god. Here we go again, just like last night. It's objective room, could not roll anything but a 1 or a 2. It's going to swing. We don't have archers anymore, so he's just going to swing at the one right in front. Okay. I mean, you hit on a 2, so okay. Wizard has a 1. So he's really not, he's not doing anything. Ale's good. The Ale's good, and we're just going to start here, and thank you. And keep coming around. I mean, these are designed for death blow, right? I think that's still going to kill it, yeah. Like, no, he tripped over his beard. Oh, my God. They're at +1 to hit. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Just wow. Okay. Can't do anything for the rest of his turn. It's the monsters phase. So let's just say he moves up. He moves up. He moves up. Moves up. Moves up. Moves up. He's going to move up. Actually, he's going to hop down. He's going to move over. Whoops. And yeah, these guys will just move up. One there and one here. And one here. Okay. Yep, same difference. Think we can get rid of some snotlings or something? So 2 on the barbarian. That's a miss. 2 on the elf. That's a hit. That is 2 and 2 is 4. He takes 1. We're in trouble, elf. And 1 on the barbarian. I mean, dwarf has to have a 6 or better to hit and misses. And these guys still cannot. Yes, he can. So we're going to go elf. This guy can attack the elf and roll. That's a miss. This guy is going to attack the barbarian and roll. And that's a miss even with the +1. And that's it, I think. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Because this guy's in this space. This guy is in this space. That space is 1 away. I don't know if they can do. Can it be diagonal? So can they go a whole space over in a diagonal? Anybody have an answer to that one? Let me know. Put it down in the comments or something. If you have an answer to that one. Can a spearman who gets to attack from 2 spaces away attack in a diagonal direction from 2 spaces away? And I'm going to assume no. Of course, a benefit of the players. And that will end the monsters phase. It's now power phase, so let's put our... Dwarf wasn't dead, he just tripped over himself, of course. We will roll for power. Okay, we have a 4. And I don't want to forget this either. So we had snotlings here, so we'll have a treasure for that. We have 4. I'm going to save it to heal. No, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to wait for my turn first. So, okay, so Brawlba goes. It is Brawlba's turn. Brawlba rolls for Berserk. Brawlba is not Berserk because he hasn't hit a damn thing yet. He's going to attack a snotling. Can you roll anything but a 1? Oh, look at that. You got a 2. What a good job. You think you can come around and kill this one also? Oh, almost not. Yep, you got him. And that ends his turn. Again, for the elf, we are going to be the elf. And yeah, we're just going to swing at the one in front. That's a hit. And that's kill. That's a death blow to the next snotling. That's a hit. That's a kill. Can't continue to death blow. Wizard is going to... So let's in turn be the wizard. Wizard's going to... What do we have? We have 4. So we're going to take 1 more. Oh, we're going to take 1 more. Add it to 5. We're going to cast another freeze. So let's go be the wizard. And we are going to freeze. Rolling for freeze. Look at that, another 6. Love it. So how about this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And there it is. Ooh, it's getting cold in the garage here, guys. And look at that mess. Look at that mess of littered with death. That should be 12 models there, I'm pretty sure. Should be 12. I'm not seeing a few. Yeah, archers, 1, 2, 3, 4 archers, and 4 spearmen. So where are my other 2? Here they are. There's archer and archer. So there's my 6 archers. I should have 2 more spearmen over here somewhere. They probably flew off the table. I don't know. We're just going to go here. We need 2 more archers. So clone. Or 2 more spearmen. Yeah, because there were 6 on each. Okay, could not have done better with the spree spells. Those finally went off well. So something good going for us there. Wizard's done. His power's down to 0. Ale's good is going. He has 1 in front. He is going to try to break from pinning. And he's going to roll and doesn't... Oh, I did escape pinning. I'm going to 1, 2, 3. I could get up here and take all 3 of these. Actually, 4. So yeah, we're going to crawl up on the fountain. We're getting wet. And we're going to start swinging. And that's going to be nice. I'm going to get a screenshot of that. There we go. So let's be Ales. And he's going to start swinging at the one to his right, I think. Sure, why not? So attack this guy. Swing. And kill it. I already did. Well, I didn't take the first one. And attack this one. Why is it not taking the... No, I didn't. Now, come on. All right. He's down and done. So what's going to happen here? He's pinned, so he's going to turn to him. He's going to move up. And he is not pinned. He's going to move up. One, 2, 3, 4. And it's a choice between elf or barbarian and dwarf. Choice between barbarian and dwarf. And we have barbarian chosen. So he's going to turn to attack the barbarian. This one's going to move up. And this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's anybody. It's anybody. And it's the wizard. So this one's going to run up. And he's going to finally get to attack the wizard. This one's going to run up, and it's really a choice between dwarf and elf. Dwarf and elf. And it's elf. And I think that was this one here. So he's going to run up and he's going to attack elf. And since the elf can't be gotten, this one's going to come up and attack the dwarf. And this one's going to attack dwarf. Dwarf has 13 of 14, 15, 9, 2. So I'm going to have to keep, I got to keep that 3. Can't spend any. And we're off. So monsters phase goes, they move up and they attack. We're going to start with the barbarian who has 2 in front of him. And that's a miss. Next is elf with 2. That's a miss. Next is wizard with 1, so it's really a 6. Only a 6 will hit. And dwarf, I think it's an auto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So they auto hit and do, ow, 12 minus 5 is, wow, toughness 5, that's 7. So he's down to, what, 6? Yeah. Wow. That was a clobbered from Snotlings. You wouldn't expect, right? But that does end their turn. So we ending the monster phase, power phase, and we roll for power. Be the wizard. Come on, lag. There we go. Son of a... Okay, while in combat, unexpected events table, 2d6. We have a 9. 9 is break. Unable to face, let's just do this. Unable to face the determined warriors, one of the monsters breaks from battle and vanishes out of sight. The monster with the lowest gold value on the board section is removed from play. If there is more than one monster with the lowest gold value, then determine the monster randomly. The warriors receive no gold for a monster who breaks. If there is only one monster on the board, then re-roll this result. All right, so one of our Snotlings runs away. Let's see, whoever's furthest away. Is anybody not in contact with anybody? Dwarf, elf. Dwarf, elf. It's going to be a dwarf, elf. And it is dwarf. So one of the dwarves runs away. And we will make it... Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll make it this one. He runs away and dies. Okay. Power phase is over. Warriors phase. We have no power. Barb's turn. Rolls for Berserk. I believe he is. So we get 2 attacks, starting with this guy here. That's a hit. That's death blow. Same attack coming through. That's a hit. That's a death blow. Same attack coming through. That's a miss. Unbelievable. Got a second attack though. So that's a hit, and that's death blow. And in his turn, elf is never pinned, so is going to step up here and start with the one on the dwarf. Yeah, let's be the elf, and we're going to attack the one here and roll. Yeah. Wizard is going to step up and attack this one, since that other one seems to be a little wily. Hits, kills, death blow, attacks, hits. Kills, looks at the elf, says that's how it's done. Ends his turn. Well, yeah, ends his turn. Ale's good, is not going to break from pinning, and is going to simply go around the top of the fountain here. So he's going to attack this one first. Hits. Death blow. Next one's this one. Hits. Death blow. Next one this. Let's see if he can not jump, you know, over your beard. Oh, here we go. And I missed him. In turn. Everything stays the same. He's not locked in, so it's going to be a choice of anybody. Yeah, anybody. Roll random. And of course, it's the wizard again. So this one, who is not, comes running up to attack wizard. Everybody else is set. Yeah, everybody else is set. Monsters phase. So dwarf has 3. Let's start with the barbarian, who has none. Elf has none. Wizard has 1, so that's a 6 or better to hit. That's a miss. And dwarf has 1, 2, 3. So that is a miss. 3 is 5. No, 1 plus 2. He needs a 5 or better to hit. Weapon skill for the dwarf is 4. Yeah, weapon skill 4. So they really need a 6 or better to hit. He rolled a, I think it was a 4, was it? So let's just call it a hit. And, ooh, 6 plus 3 is 9, minus toughness 5 is 4. Our dwarf is down to 2. Okay. And monsters phase is over. Power phase. Be the wizard. That was close. Oh, we did that. So we still have the one event. Yeah. So the one event for the one treasure. Brawlba. Come on. Lag. Wow, it's getting bad. He's not pinned. Brawlba steps up. Brawlba has 2 attacks. Brawlba's going to start with the one in front of the elf. Let's be Brawlba. Don't have to roll for Berserk. I'm going to attack this one. That's a hit. That's a death blow. This one hit, please. Thank you. Death blow. And I think that's all I can do there. So I lose my other attack. In turn, gonna step up and attack the one here. And that's death blow. And wizard 1, 2, 3 is gonna come here and attack. You see, intern, wizard, attack this little guy sitting on top of the fountain, and misses. And watch this, watch this. Watch it be a miss. Watch this. We're going to attack this little guy there. Alright, he's gone. He is dead. There's our axe. That is a nice way to end on a swing with the doubles, double 3s. And all monsters are now cleared. Got a little close there. 2 for the elf, 2 for the dwarf. 9 and 15. So let's see what happens with the story. So once the monsters are defeated, the warriors may attempt to take the gems from the fountain. Roll 1d6 for each warrior and add his toughness. If the result is 6 or over, the warrior survives the burning waters and retrieves his soul. All right, if the number is 5 or less, the warrior is consumed by the power of the water and dies in agony. Okay. Well, let's just start there. Let's just start there. So we're sitting next to it for the barbarian. Here's his roll. We get to add his strength, I think it was. So his roll plus strength is 3 plus strength of 5 is 8. And the warrior is roll 1d6. 6 or over, the warrior survives the burning water. I retrieved my soul. Okay. Let's roll for elf. Six. He got his soul back. All right, so we'll just put. He got his soul back. There's the elves. And now for the wizard. Uh-oh. 2 plus strength of 3 is 5, and 5 means if the number is 5 or less, the water is consumed by the power, the warrior is consumed by the power of the water and dies in agony. The wizard hollers and screams. And why doesn't he have a death? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is an old one. That's an old model wizard. Wizard is dead. Wizard's dead. Actually, he's writhing in pain still. He's in he's in pain. And last, I guess, our dwarf here. So we'll roll for him. Here we go. 4 plus strength, I think, is 3. Or 3 or 4. 3. Strength 3 is a 7. So he has found his soul as well. And that was our... So all 3 have found, but the wizard is dead. Now let's see what happens. Whoops. Next. While getting his gem, a warrior may collect some of the water for the sorcerer. If the warrior returns to the sorcerer with some of the water, he reunites their souls and bodies, and each gives each of them 2d6 times 50 gold. Is that 2d6? Yeah, it would be split up equally. So you just multiply 2d6 times 50. So here we go. 2d6 times 50. Come on, big number. Make it worthwhile. We lost our wizard here. Not bad. 9 times 5 is 45. That's 450 gold each. So we will take out 100, 200, 300, 450. And we will copy that. And that is the barbarians. So let's put the elves over here. And we'll put the dwarves here. And that's end of adventure, guys. So I'm just going to wrap it up. I'm going to add up my gold. I'm going to add up my monsters. And I'm going to save my characters. So if you want to stick around to watch to see how that's done, you save your character into your saved objects. The next time you play a game, all you got to do is go on the Discord site. You can see where a game is on the Jobs channel. You want to join that game, you join the game, and you bring in your saved objects chest, which will be your saved character, and you just simply place it on the rectangle, and you're good to go to play your to continue playing that same warrior. Although, of course, I'm not even going to count these guys up because, unfortunately, he's dead. Oh, and I had a Hand of Death scroll once again. Once again, I forgot about the Hand of Death scroll. But you know what? It wouldn't have mattered. I didn't die from the monsters. I died from that stupid water. I think the wizard was jealous. The one who sent us down here. He liked the beard. I don't know. So here we go. We're going to just start with the barbarian. So barbarian has... put these snotlings in here. And look, I'm happy it was a successful adventure. We did lose one. We lost somebody. But yeah, pretty profitable. Can't complain about a single adventure where you come out with 700, 800, 900 gold. That's really not bad. That's pretty good. And look at that. 1,050 gold for a barbarian on one adventure. On very first adventure too. So definitely going to town. Going to spin that up with get some healing potions and what have you. Here's another glitch, guys. Programmer guys. That should have at 15 it should not have been bleeding. He's all good. He's all good. His gold is added up. What you do is you take your weapons off. Take your furs off. Take your treasures off. Put them anywhere you want, as long as it's within these two lines. Within these two lines here, because that is the area the chest will look at to save from. And we want to transfer our money. We have 1,050. Okay. And, of course, we want to get our model. We don't want to lose him, so we want to save it as well. And last is your battle dice. It's very important. All you got to do is hit your B button. Oh, it would help if I were the barbarian. So change color to teal. There you go. And get your dice over here. Okay. And I like to just place them right over here. Again, you can put them anywhere. It doesn't really matter. There we are. And so to save, it's very simple. Right click your barbarian. It will highlight him. Then you control click everything else but the chest. You don't control click the chest, and it will highlight as you control it. So I'm holding down control now as I'm clicking these things. That includes the character sheet, your treasure, your items, your swords, your torch if you're the barbarian. And then once it's all highlighted, you just click save. It'll suck everything into the chest, and then you right click the chest, go to save object. It'll say, what do you want to save it as, or where do you want to save it? This was Brawlba. Whoops. Yeah, Brawlba. And I don't want to save it in my root folder. I have a folder set up for guild characters, so this is Brawlba. He lived. Don't have him up yet, but he's done. So now you can't do anything to mess him up or erase him or hurt him. Let's go over to the elf, do the same thing. Let's get our model. Oh, is. Yeah, I like is. I don't know. Had a lot of misses, but still got that one Minotaur, so it wound up paying off. Snotlings. Of course, our wizard really would have been the one who made some bank, but watch him pop up. And but he died. Yep. Didn't like the water. Oh yeah, he made a killing. And very nice. 13-15. Really, really good. Let's get the elf's dice. Let's be the change color to the elf. And let's get the elf's dice here. One more. There we are. And put the dice here. Transfer your adventure money to your permanent money on the character sheet. We have 13-15. And that's good. You can go ahead and make that 0. Oh, once it's transferred here, actually, you can right-click, I think. Yeah, and go to 0. It won't affect your permanent gold, so it doesn't matter at this point. And that way when it comes back up, it'll be 0. And you want to go back up with your health, of course. You're full health now. I don't know if I did that with the barbarian or not. And take your items off. We have 2 arrows. Could have used those too, but I'm glad I have them for a future adventure. And then again, it looks like he's all set up. Gold's there, wounds are there, things are off. You right click and then control click everything else but the chest. Not the kill coffin either. Sword, bow, card, dice, and that's everything. I think I got the dice there. I should try it. And I think I got the dice there, and then save him. Oh no. Load. Let's try one more time. I'm going to go ahead and move the dice off. There we are. And right click and control click. Everything we want to save. There we are. That'll work better. And now load and then save. Everything goes in. We save object. We in guild characters. This was, oh gosh, Ive. Just call him Ive for now. Oh, is. So let me right click, save object. It's IZ Isentrell. There we go. Save. So he's good. And last is dwarf. Let's get our model. And it would be written up as a successful adventure over on the Discord for the guild. And again, we're going to have special things where you portcullis key goes back. Where you know, we don't know, we don't have it figured out yet. We're just trying to get the update done and the programming, but something where, you know, if you finish adventure A and adventure B, it'll qualify you for some special written adventure that we've done. And if you're successful at that, you know, I don't know, you get a coffee mug or something. You found the guild's chalice, and you know, you will send you a mug, something like that, or maybe you get an emoji that you can use. I don't know, just, you know, anything from as corny or as silly as a little emoji to perhaps, I mean, not immediately, but eventually, if we're able to continue development, you know, a special model where only those that completed this particular adventure or whatnot has this emblem on their model, so that when you drop that model in with other players, they go, "Oh, I haven't seen that one. You know, that's cool. Yeah, we did the so and so adventure." And all right, so anyway, let's add up his gold. I like it because it makes it ongoing, and it makes it interactionary, for lack of a better way to put it, I guess. There are things going on that, you know, sort of matter or at least common to everybody that's playing. So it's as though you're playing in one big game. It's like a very slow motion MMO. Everybody's in the same game, even though the adventure was individual. The game is all of these different adventures put together, basically, with a commonality being that y'all are in the guild. So things that you do in your adventure can affect things in the guild. Let's bring his dice over. Let's make him the dwarf. There we are. And let's get his dice in here. Okay. Right click and control. Oh, I didn't transfer his gold over. Never mind. 1360. All right. Great axe, chainmail, rope. That is everything. We shall save him, and that's Aylesgood. We will save object as Aylesgood. That's it, guys. Have a great evening. Thanks very much.